Regan was perhaps given a breather as they approached the last 600. And Arrow Point was the one who made the early move and moved into close second. The others were really huffing and puffing behind as the horses turned for home. Regan tries to kick away from front about 2.5 lengths from Arrow Point, given a peach of a ride there by Sucklane, who's tracking the runaway leader as they enter the last 300 meters. Regan is under a ride but not really progressing. The one who moves up very smoothly indeed there is Arrow Point. Comes abreast of towards the inside there was Regan, but Arrow Point into the last 200 meters absolutely blew the field away. Won as he likes and won this race as she likes, and very easy winner for your opening race of the afternoon. Making the pace there is Blue Origin, but quickly onto the scene there is Silverita. Being caught a little wide there was Divya Shakti. As they enter the home straight, the first move came from Silverita, who took charge about 350 meters to go. Always being urged along on the outside there was Divya Shakti. As they enter the last 300, Silverita had that advantage about length and a half, 2 lengths, and kept galloping on and finding more in front. The one who made a move towards the end of the race, there was Adonica. But Silverita, a very easy winner of the Tiger Tops handicap. In second there we had Divya Shakti. In third we had Adonica. That's your top three for the second race of the afternoon. Player Rising Star went on a start to finish mission, did not really run away from the field, had about length on them. In second there was Indian Tiger. The one who went a little wide there was Tiago. As they entered the home straight, still Rising Star ridden in check. Now being asked to accelerate, and boy accelerates his Rising Star, goes about 3.5, 4 lengths in a trice, pulls away from the field. They are all huffing and puffing behind. The class of Rising Star really starts showing as they enter the business end of the race. Absolutely pulverized the opposition here. Properly Posh perhaps was the one for the notebook, came up with a late bid and got into the place money.
Southern Lad makes a move now to come up on the outside, and then they begin to negotiate the turn. Esso still traveling handily, and just behind them there is Azai and Jean Lafette now poised to pounce on the outside. He shifts out a bit. Southern Lad can't quicken the way Hindu Singh thought he probably would, and Jean Lafette, being ridden out here by Sucklane, gets up to peg back Essos. They straighten up. You can see Jean Lafette on the outside, Essos on the rail, Southern Lad trying to come through in the middle, but he just can't get up, and it's Jean Lafette who holds on to win from Southern Lad, and then came Essos in third.
D-Night Mysore is making the pace. In box seat there is Galen, the one who's racing keenly, and on a forward move on the outside there was Wordsmith. Then we had Circle of Love, who was in fourth spot. As the heads turned for home, the first move came from Wordsmith. Tracking Wordsmith towards the inside was Galen. Then we had Circle of Love. They're at the top of the home straight now, and Wordsmith now really starts to fly away from them. The one who maneuvered away towards the inside there was Mandeville, but the race was already over because Wordsmith had really gone away with this race. It was a classic aspirant before it went wrong in the Colts, but wow, it came back with a big bang here. In the hands of S. Sucklane, Wordsmith, a very easy winner. Mandeville finishes on second. Over to the judges' box, the final placings.
Just for a while, Sonata follows him. You can see Imperial Power just behind in fourth. Success is trying to track him on the outside. Straighten for the final run in, and you've got Kiefer still the leader. Sonata coming up first to challenge. Imperial Power down the center, Success on the outside, but Kiefer still the leader. And here comes Imperial Power down the middle as he goes past Sonata on the inside, and on the stand side there is Success, and Imperial Power enjoying a lead of about 1.5 lengths. Success finishing very strongly on the outside. It's Imperial Power, Success, very, very close here between them. It was on the nod, but very close.
The replay here, he was tracking the front two runners of Hidden Gold and Eureka Legend. And as they straighten up, he presses the button and goes for home. And once we asked him for his effort, Suraj Redu tried to find a gap between the two runners there. He got the gap. Monfortino really didn't quicken. And then it was over, bar the shouting, as Full Volume ran away from the field and went on to win comfortably by about 4 lengths from the late finishing Phoenicia Glint. Monfortino staying on to finish third and the Protector finishing fourth. So over to the judges' box for the final placings.
In box seat, there is Aircraft. The one who takes the inside run, there was Island Lass, was a little flat-footed as they turned for home. Roca avoided traffic and went a little wide. As they are into the last 400, Aircraft made the first move and had the benefit of the first run, got about 2-3 lengths on the field. The one who was heavily under the whip, there was Dubai Bay, but was not really catching up with Aircraft. Making late inroads again, there was Roca. Perhaps will need a longer trip. But into the last 200 meters, a few reminders just for good measure. And the Aircraft is your winner for the last race of the day. Dubai Bay is second. I'll hand it over to the judges' box for the final placings for the Smart Ruler Handicap.